I check my reflection 3 times before leaving the bathroom, touch the doorknob exactly twice, count my steps to 7, then start over. These patterns keep me tethered, remind me I'm real. The accident happened on a Tuesday, or a Wednesday, or maybe it was Monday and I'm remembering it wrong. The truck came from the left, or the right, or maybe both directions at once. I died, I lived, I did both simultaneously. Now I'm experiencing 3, no, 7, no, dozens of lives at once. In one, I'm still in the hospital. In another, I never left my apartment that day. In a third, I'm at my own funeral, somehow both in the casket and standing beside it. Nothing works anymore. I touch a doorknob twice in one timeline, 3 times in another, continuously in a third until my hand bleeds. I count my steps, but the numbers multiply across realities. 7 becomes 49, becomes infinity. My therapist tells me grounding techniques help. But which therapist? The one who wears blue or red or green or all colors that don't exist? Which version of me is sitting in which office, trying to convince which self that they're real? I see my reflection fragments across 1,000 mirrors. Each one moves slightly differently. Each one mouths different words. When I try to check if they're real, they all reach back, fingers pressing against glass from every possible angle. My mother calls to check on me. In one timeline, I answer. In another, I've been dead for weeks. In a third, I was never born. She asks if I'm taking my medication. I don't know how to tell her that I'm taking every dose and no doses, that I've always been medicated and never started and stopped years ago, all at once. The worst part isn't the splintering, it's not even the confusion. It's that one of these timelines must be real, must be the original, but I've lost the ability to tell which one. Each check spawns 100 more, an endless futile spiral. Sometimes in the rare moments when the timelines sync up, when all my selves are performing the same ritual at the same time, I feel a moment of clarity, but it shatters quickly, reality fracturing like glass, each shard containing a different version of truth. I keep checking, keep counting, keep touching doorknobs and mirrors and the edges of my own dissolving consciousness. But I'm starting to think there is no real timeline anymore, just the endless smear of me, stretched across the void, forever trying to prove I exist.